Alejandra Duran is a 23-year-old electrical engineering student at the Simon Bolivar University in Caracas. Her story, like so many young women and girls in the developing world, revolves around access to the internet, just to move ahead in life.
Bueno, realmente ha sido difícil, ha sido complicado.
It has been very difficult and complicated for me. I didn't have reliable internet when I was in high school. It was really hard, but now at university, it is double or triple more difficult because I am studying a university career where I need internet to do all the activities and to learn, and I don't have it.
Duran doesn't have internet at home. She has to walk for hours to a friend's house, or if she has extra cash, an internet cafe.
I am tired, not only mentally but also physically, because everything is complicated. I would like to go home after university and have some lunch and start to study if I had good internet access, but that is not my reality. I arrive home after 11 p.m. and then have to do the same thing the next day.
The United Nations says research shows that more men have access than women. On average, across the developing world, data finds nearly 25% fewer women than men have access to the internet.
There is the issue of access to educational opportunities that allow women to participate in the digital world. And that goes back to the issue of STEM education. Girls are just as capable as boys when it comes to those subjects, but very often will be encouraged at home to pursue softer subjects. And so this is why we still see a huge gap when you look at the data between the number of girls graduating from engineering colleges versus the number of boys, for example.
To mark International Women's Day, leaders from across the world, along with innovators and activists, are meeting in New York to champion efforts at narrowing and ultimately dissolving the digital gender gap. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres is among the participants. Earlier this week, he warned of progress on women's rights slipping away.
Dear friends, the patriarchy is fighting back, but so are we. And I am here to say, loud and clear, the United Nations stands with women and girls everywhere.
Why must everything be so hard for me? Why can't I just be a simple student that wants to study?
Alejandra Duran's hope, some 3,000 kilometers away from where I'm standing here in New York, is that her plea does not go unnoticed, especially as women from around the globe gather here at the United Nations to call on governments and the private sector to make the digital world safer, more equitable and more inclusive. Jody, CGTN at the United Nations.